This is Twit.
Microsoft earnings for its first fiscal quarter certainly must have cheered things up around the Redmond campus. Revenue rose 16% over last year to $18.529 billion U.S. Operating income rose 19% to $6.334 billion. Earnings per share was up 17% to 62 cents a share. Microsoft introduced new reporting. They've divided the company now into devices and consumer, which covers OEM, Windows, retail software, Xbox, Windows Phone, and the like, and a commercial division, which covers pretty much their enterprise stuff, sales of Windows and Office to big businesses, along with cloud offerings like Azure. The commercial division led the way in the increase, although sales of Surface tablets and Xbox 360s bolstered the D&C division.
Deutsche Telekom wants German communications companies to help shield local internet traffic from foreign intelligence services. This proposal comes after Germany said it had evidence that Chancellor Angela Merkel's mobile phone had been monitored. Internet experts say it won't work when Germans surf on websites hosted on servers abroad. That would be like Google or Facebook. Deutsche Telekom is 32% owned by the government and has received backing for this project for potentially giving customers more options. In August, the company launched a service dubbed Email Made in Germany that encrypts email and sends traffic exclusively through domestic servers.
It's time to get even more paranoid because there's a new Firefox plugin from Mozilla called Lightbeam that gives you a visualization of which sites are tracking your browser history and how those sites are connected. Now, the Lightbeam plugin is based on another Firefox add-on called Collusion. If you want to help out Mozilla, you can share your data with the Lightbeam database to help create a bigger picture of how different parts of the web are connected.
Twitter announced it will offer 70 million shares of stock at $17 to $20 U.S. per share when it goes public. The initial public offering will raise between $1.2 billion and $1.6 billion. A price of $28 to $30 had been expected, but with fewer shares. So the overall amount being raised pretty much remains in line with what folks thought it would be. Twitter will now pack up its wagon and head out for its IPO roadshow, where no doubt Dick Costolo will demonstrate Twitter in song and dance and puppets.
Chariots. So many chariots. Samsung posted record quarterly earnings yesterday thanks to a rebound in its semiconductor business that offset a softening demand in the smartphone market. The company posted an operating profit of 10.2 trillion won, or $9.6 billion, for the three-month period ending in September, which is a 26% increase over the year-ago period and a 7% rise from the previous quarter, and recorded overall sales of 5.1 trillion won for the quarter.
Amazon posted its quarterly financials yesterday and reported a net quarterly loss of $41 million. However, sales were greater than $17 billion, which is a 24% improvement compared to last year at the same time. This sales figure was beyond analysts' expectations, so despite the net loss, Amazon shares jumped 10% on the opening of trading this morning. Analysts from at least 15 brokerages have raised price targets on Amazon shares.
You didn't lose as much as we thought. Buy your stock. Comcast and HBO have inched just a little closer to letting you get HBO without a cable subscription. Broadband Reports had a source, and GigaOM dug up some actual marketing materials that show Comcast offering subscribers 25 megabit per second internet, basic TV channels, mostly local, Comcast Stream Picks, which is kind of their Netflix competitor, and HBO, all for $40 a month for the first year. After 12 months, the price goes up to around $70, though.
AT&T reported third quarter profit that exceeded analyst estimates. Earnings climbed to 66 cents per share, 66 cents, not percent. Analysts had projected 65 on average, according to data compiled by Bloomberg. Sales rose 2.2% to $32.2 billion, which is in line with the average estimate. Its fourth generation LTE wireless network and its UVerse fiber optic system are helping fuel growth. That's according to Chief Executive Officer Randall Stevenson. The company added 363,000 contract wireless customers in the period, compared to 151,000 a year ago.
PHP.net discovered Thursday that two of its servers had been compromised to host JavaScript malware delivering the Tepfer Trojan. The organization, which maintains the PHP programming language used by many websites, has moved the site to a new set of servers. Now, there's no evidence that any PHP code hosted on the site was compromised, but the group was concerned that an SSL certificate might have been compromised, so it disabled HTTPS access to php.net until a new certificate is issued and installed.
The Greater Manchester Police Department seized a 3D printer and printed components suspected to be a 3D plastic magazine and trigger for a gun. The parts are now undergoing forensic examination to determine whether the parts can make a working firearm. However, a Verge user by the name of Theobald02 saw the images of the seized printed parts and said they look like parts to upgrade the 3D printer that the police seized. The Greater Manchester PD told The Verge it's going to continue its forensic examination.
Yeah, do a forensic examination on this. Oh no, is that a organic human? Yeah, it's just